Let's get to yesterday. Now, yesterday live stream. All right, here we go. This is last night live stream. Last night, he said a lot of interesting things that I definitely want to highlight, okay? Because he was saying something about, he was being suicidal. I think he's just trying to throw a pity party. Now he's over there saying that he was suicidal, dealing with all this stuff that everybody's calling him a groomer. I'm not calling him a groomer. I'm just saying that's what everybody else is calling him, right? I'm just saying what you did was weird and it was inappropriate and you should learn your lesson. But everybody else is calling them groomers. I don't know. I don't even know what that word means. I don't know what that word means. But what I do know is that he's weird. It just looks weird as hell. It's not a light that you want to shine on. You shouldn't be asking a 15-year-old boy, do you want to have sex with a man? Or would you have sex with a man? Would you give him head? And would you have sex if he's a transgender? You might want to stay away from them topics. Just from the public, from the outside looking in, might want to stay away from those topics, especially with a 15-year-old that's not supposed to be having sex anyway. So even if you ask him questions, even if you are asking him, hey, are you having sex with a girl? Might not want to say that online. If you have those conversations, say behind the scenes. You might not want to say that stuff online for everybody to judge you because you're on a public platform. Or well, it was posted on a public platform. So therefore, people are going to give their opinions about what they see, what was posted. And that's what happened.
Keep doing you and winning. You got to be the big zoo to Nicki Minaj. Unfortunately. I think she do have other babies by her like the queen she is. Okay? You got nothing going on musically. You got nothing. Listen. All right? I did touch on this. I want to touch on that Logan Paul shit. That shit just seems kind of lame. Oh, let's go to some Drake shit. Did I touch on this last stream chat? So, Aubrey Drake has touched down in Australia. If you guys don't know, he has an extensive tour. Drake tour in Australia. He's performing a bunch of places, and I think he even gets to New Zealand eventually, but he's performing in, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't think New Zealand had, or Australia had this many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dates in Australia. And apparently he's also in New Zealand, which I think they're close, which is this and this. So 14 dates. Holy shit. Not gonna lie, this guy is definitely working. Just want to give some honest critique about, and by the way, I do know people hate when I speak anything positive about Drake at this point. I'm trying to be a little bit more honest if I haven't been before, but people are going to take it however they're going to take it. So, let's see. In terms of Drake and him going to Australia, I didn't like that idea at first. I was just like, I think you're trying to give people things to talk about other than Kendrick's performance at the Super Bowl, and everybody's going to care about that. Now I'm kind of bringing that back. I think Drake is just doing his thing. And, he got multiple deals, whether it's steak or otherwise, and he's doing his thing. As long as Drake doesn't go on that Australian event and start dissing Kendrick, again, shit, even when I was telling, I feel like I'm telling the whole conversation between me and Charlamagne last night. I'm like, yo, Charlamagne, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, this Drake and Kendrick battle or beef was the best and worst thing to happen to hip hop. Nobody wants to move on. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm down to move on. Okay, Drake is gonna go do a show in an international market. A lot of artists do shows in the international market. We don't care. But we do care because Kendrick is going to perform, not like us, at the Super Bowl, allegedly, right? Kind of looking at it. And for me, I'm not that mad at it. I think Drake is actually doing a good thing. If you could ask me for advice for Drake, no more duck lips, just go perform. No slick shots. You don't need that. You don't need that. Go.
No more duck lips.
Do your thing. Keep winning. And, Kendrick is having a wave. You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Whenever it's, and by the way, maybe I'm also coming to that conclusion based on what I'm going through. Yeah, maybe. Go do your thing separately. Let Kendrick be, bro. He's going to show up to the Super Bowl. He's going to perform all these songs. It is what it is. Just think about 5 or 4 or 5 or 6 months afterwards and whatever. Anyway, he showcased him landing or him being in Australia. He said Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. You see him right here, Chubbs. Who is this right here? Is this I don't know who this is. Who is this? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know every OVO guy. This is him getting the plane. Okay. It's him showing the plane. Okay. This is the only thing, honestly, I would say, yo, Drake, you're winning. You're one. Try to stoke the fire. Yo, you got fans. They're going to love you in Australia. We're all going to post it as media outlets, but please don't stoke the fire. No need to drop little pot shots. We know you do your little sneak. No need to do that. Just let it rock. Just let it rock. Yo, I'm at the point.
Do y'all think Drake is not going to take shots at Kendrick Lamar during his tour? Like he does that everywhere he goes, especially on these streams. Like he always throws little shots. Like you can tell that he's bothered. He's going to take shots at Kendrick. Like he's going to be on the stage talking, "Hey everybody, if you love, like he's going to do something. He can't help himself. He did that every stream that he was collabing with. Every single time he popped up somewhere, he always does a sneak diss to Kendrick Lamar. So of course he's going to sneak diss Kendrick Lamar on tour. And it's going to be caught on videos and everybody's going to make a reaction to it. Right? So he's going to intentionally do that because maybe that might help him sell tickets. But he's going to take shots at Kendrick Lamar, which is going to be very bad. It's going to be very bad. But this is good advice, though. Try not to take any shots at Kendrick because it's just going to make you look like a sore loser. Even more of a sore loser. Because everybody can see that you're highly affected, that you're highly bothered and triggered by getting your ass whooped. So the best thing to do is just perform your songs, do what you got to do, and be on your best behavior. But is he? No. He's Drake. So he's going to do Drake things.
I wish this Drake and Kendrick. Yo, I even told. I feel like I'm telling you. I feel like I'm telling you the whole conversation. Yo, I'm like, this Kendrick and Drake battle for me was the most lucrative part of my career. But at this point, I just want it to end. I want somebody else to drop because now fans are so polarized. Like Drake fans really hate Kendrick or really hate anything that's not Drake or really hate anybody who quote unquote hated on Drake. And then you have the Kendrick fans or whoever, they really hate Drake. Bro, we gotta stop this shit. Anyway, I do think it's gonna be good for Drake. Hopefully he doesn't do anything that stands out to bring this whole narrative in. But I could see Drake selling out Australia. I don't know how many people are there. Let's Google.
Nope.
How many people?
I already checked. He ain't selling out.
People, Australia.
I already checked.
26 million? I feel like that's like 2 New Yorks. How many? New York City. Yo, New York City has 8 million people. The entire continent of Australia has 26. So just take New York City, and we're not talking New York State, because New York State got more people, right? Now people in sorry. So New York State has 20 million. New York City has 8 million, right? Damn. And essentially, Australia as a whole, no disrespect to Australia, Australia's population and probably their support for Drake is going to be New York is 20 million, Australia is 26. Damn. Except New York is probably going to be more in tune with Drake's music than Australia. So
Damn.
He did the Garden about 4 or 5 times. He's probably going to do Melbourne or whatever big event there, maybe 4. Because
the hell wrong with your internet, man?
We did talk about the weekend thing. From what I've heard, is cap. Drake is performing in. Let me see. Has he posted anything to his? Yo, one thing I wish I could do to Drake is ban him. I wish I could ban Drake from posting stories.
I just said that, right? Even academics bro, stop posting this goofy shit on your Instagram story. This is how you know he got yes men around him. Because if he had some PR team that he had to actually listen to, he wouldn't be doing this corny shit. Drake does the most cringiest shit on Instagram. He just gotta be seen. Oh, chill out, relax, man. God damn. And then maybe Drake look kind of thin. Paul Snow Diddy. Drake look like he on. Is he vegan now? Drake turned vegan? Something a little right. He look a little extra. I mean, maybe he just on the diet plan. Yeah, I mean, I can see if you're losing weight and you're, gaining muscle, but I don't see no muscle development. Look kind of thin.
Like, wait, hold on. Yo. I hate when Drake does this. It always reminds me of the Steve Style conversation. And by the way, it applies to Drake and applies to me. Yo, Drake. Platboy Max or any of them other niggas, their fan base will never love you like when you were in your prime, my nigga. You can't appeal to them and they'll love you. You know what I'm saying? Damn. The best example was Kai. Love Kai. Half the shit that Drake probably said to me, he said to Kai. You know what Kai says at the end of it? My favorite rapper is A Boogie. What the fuck? So damn. I also look at this, I'm like, yo, Drake, bro, like, you're the GOAT. Just chill out, bro. Just chill out. And even if this is a Fabio Foreign thing, I'm like, Drake, the last thing we need to see from you now is people thinking that you're trying to join in on trends. You're Drake. Niggas should join in on what you got going on. Damn. If they feel you're joining on trends, what? I could be wrong. I don't know, man.
Damn. So are you calling Drake a clout chaser? Whoa, are you calling Drake a clout chaser? Damn. I think that's what they calling Drake, huh? Calling Drake a clout chaser, huh? What, is he stealing another culture? He just hop on to what anything is hot, huh? He don't create anything, he just steal it. Allegedly. In my opinion. I don't know. Or borrows. He borrows it. He lends it. He just takes. Uses. Loans.
I really don't know. This is a hot song, though. Whatever.
But you know he dissing you too, right? In my opinion, I think he dissing you on purpose. And I think you know it too. Why is he using Platboy Max when he know that you're in this situation because of the situation? Do you think Akademiks know that Drake is talking about him? Or he just trying to play it cool? Why in the hell would Drake all of a sudden just play that song? Knowing what Akademiks is going through. And y'all know Drake watches Akademiks. So Drake knows that Akademiks is going through it right now. So do you think probably Drake is just sitting back and just laughing? This is what you get for snitching on me. For saying that my song is about LeBron James cheating on his wife. Like I said, I made a video about it. I think this is Drake taking shots at him. My opinion.
Or who are these people? Holy shit, I don't know nobody here. Who the fuck? Anyway. I'm excited to see when Drake's gonna drop new music. I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. I would love to be proven wrong. I haven't asked Drake about him dropping no music because I I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, listen, next time Drake tell me some shit that I'm finna go blast, I'm on his ass. Pause. And I vote Drake. Drake's my guy. That's my guy. And by the way, I understand. I know people like, yo, Drake lied to you. Man, I get like he was trying to downsize or downplay a situation with whoever, whatever. But the next time I tweet out Drake said blah blah, I'm pressing him. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I mean nothing, of course not aggressive, but I'm like, yo, Drake, you gonna have to make sure I'm never looking stupid. Like, stop it, brother. But I do think Drake got some shit going on. I just don't think, like me personally, I don't think he's dropping an album soon. Why the fuck? Bruh.
Yeah, Akademiks, you've been 2025 hasn't really been nice to Akademiks. You know, a lot of people's question his credibility, especially when he came out on a limb. Drake made him look bad, and then now this. Like, people was already questioning you, but now on top of this, yeah, 2025 ain't really start off too good for good old Aki Wacky.
Talk to the Illuminati. Like, no disrespect. I talked to the Illuminati. You know what they told me? Act, we love you. You've helped us so much. Fuck with everybody.
Illuminati.
But what about everything else? Squabbling with Drake. The industry's telling me that. They're telling me they're squabbling with Drake. So like, for me to be like, oh no, Drake's about to drop an album, I'm like, where? Nigga, there's hell. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's hella niggas in Universal. Again, I'm not hearing this from Lucian, but a lot of niggas saying, yo, Drake is about to be on the biggest humbling period of his life. See? And I said, what does that mean? They said, well, let's
see, right? So in that live stream that I just played, he was like, he just talked about this a little bit, but now he's about to go real in depth into how Drake is pretty much going to have the worst sales of his career. So once again, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Akademiks is trying to jump in front of the bullet because Drake is about to flop? So is he trying to soften the blow and trying to prepare people just in case Drake flop? They'd be like, yeah, I already knew that this was going to happen, blah, 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 because it's the label. So it seemed like he's trying to prep everybody up for Drake not doing as many numbers as he usually does if he drops. Because a lot of people saying that he's about to drop soon, whatever the case may be. So Akademiks might be trying to jump in front of the bullet and say, hey, y'all, this is why Drake might flop, is because, you know, the label's not behind him. The whole industry is against him. Blah, 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 blah.
Let him drop. Fuck the party shit. Let him just drop alone. We're going to show him what we were doing for him on a label level, what we were doing for him on a playlist level, radio level, and all the bells and whistles. Because he's going to see. And I ain't gonna lie, I looked at it, I'm like, I don't fully believe that. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm here to tell y'all, you know, this ain't got nothing to do with Drake. So in case y'all try to source me, the industry that is, they're upset at Drake badly. The word on the street is that when Drake drops next, they're gonna humble him. I promise you, I've talked to them all. They say they're gonna humble him, and not humble him by doing anything like crazy or weird. They're gonna humble him because the things they claim they've done for him, they will never do. I don't know what that means. That's a promise I heard. So even when I was like, yo, yeah, Drake. So honestly, so what I've taken from that, and this is me talking to industry people, I don't think Drake is dropping, like, I love Party. I don't think that Party's project, him and Party, is coming before him and his next solo. You know why? Bro, if the industry is saying that they're going to try to flop you out, and they're going to try to make sure, bro, it's a reason why The Weeknd is dropping music and playing on your name. They're playing on your name to be like, remember before, niggas like, oh, why are we comparing The Weeknd to Drake? The Weeknd just did so less than Gunna. Drake would never do that. The Weeknd is setting it up that he's going to do crazy numbers. And now they're looking at you. So if I'm Drake, I'm not dropping no collab album. Because, yo, listen, unsolicited or not, I'm telling you now, the entire industry, I'm hearing from people, a lot of people I'm talking to, because all of like Drake real ops, they don't talk to me. But like people who don't care about Drake, they're just saying, hey, yo, this is what's going to happen. They're going to show Drake, they're going to give him a humbling of his lifetime because he thought he was the guy. He thought that everything's lit because of him. He's going to now realize it's lit because the button was pressed. I'm like, what do I mean? So, I don't know. Now, granted, Drake my man.
I mean, I could somewhat believe this. I mean, shit, because he's suing UMG. So you think UMG is going to, like, help this nigga? Hell no. So I could kind of believe him because, I mean, it kind of does make sense. He's definitely not going to get the push that he had before, you know, especially not only because he lost the battle, is because he's suing UMG. So you think UMG is going to push this album to be number one or do what they did before? Hell no. So I can kind of believe him. But at the end of the day, even if, and this is just my opinion, even if Drake was not suing UMG and UMG was still behind Drake and pushing his shit, it still wouldn't do anything. It may maybe do a little bit better than what it's doing. But even if Drake had the machine behind him right now, that couldn't help him. It's over for Drake, man. It's over. Even if he wasn't suing UMG and UMG was behind him, it's over. But now that he's suing UMG, oh, it's over. Oh, it's double over. So I can kind of believe it. Drake is definitely going to be more humbled on this next album release. I can believe it.
Anymore, which is part of the label's argument. And you are on the downside. And you think you him, but you are negating that we made you him. In the same way this team won a championship, hey, when you retire, it's going to be the organization's job to put another championship team on the floor. They don't give a fuck. Go pull up the clips of how he spoke and how Lucien spoke. The niggas was like the 2 1s in 11.
I'm agreeing with you. I think that it's one. I think the one small difference is this. I think that, especially, we're going to keep rolling with the sport analogy.
Those places, those Charlie's cheesesteaks, I can only find those in the mall. Those just be in the mall. I don't want to go to the mall. But, ooh, boy, yeah, I like those Charlie Philly steaks. Ooh, yeah, that they be hitting. But they be only in the mall. How come they don't have it outside the mall? You can only get those in the mall. Now that, ooh, boy, I be tearing them things up. I used to work at the outlet mall, and I used to always go there during my lunch break. Those Charlie Philly steaks. Ooh, how come they don't never have them like just like a regular store that you can go to? You always got to go to the mall.
Father Time wins all battles. Physically. When you are creating something and it's coming from your brain, Father Time may not play as an important role. I think that he thinks, dog, I can do this all day. And I think
you're wrong.
I said not you. So I think that he threw them niggas to throwaways. Like I heard they got albums in the tuck. Fire is what I heard. They got albums in the tuck. And I think he don't want to get albums in Universal. I think he's trying to figure a way to sever ties with him. And I got all these albums over here in the tuck. And I'm gonna tell y'all niggas to suck my dick when I release them. He might be looking for his Kanye out. That's what I was gonna say with the Kanye out. Kanye still was able to come out with a #1 album, #1 single without them. Without radio play, without y'all all stop fucking with me. I still managed to get back up here.
Independently. Because I don't understand. That's what.
The only thing I'll say is that Kanye was literally kicked out the whip. Like, he was literally kicked out the whip for the anti-Semitism that he spouted. Like, we're not hearing in any of these lawsuits that Drake wants out the whip. We're hearing that he wants to either suppress a song or possibly restore his leverage that he had in prior negotiations. So I don't know if it's fair to compare him to Kanye, because Kanye didn't do that out of, oh, I want to. Kanye did that with Vultures out of necessity. They essentially said, we're done with you. They told partners of theirs, if you distribute his music, we're thinking you're with him.
No, I think that's his out. I think his out is, you're saying he played the card too late. I don't think he thinks that. I think he's trying to find his Kanye route. I'm gonna leave you niggas alone, and then I'm gonna hit the world with whatever I hit the world with, direct to consumer or whatever the case may be.
Okay, but I want to be, in my opinion, because this is all subjective. Drake is not in the same ballpark as Kanye West. Drake has not proven across the board that he can move units, hardware, people, anything across. Drake is proven in music.
Now I'll disagree with Joe there, because while he's right about moving product, the music game primarily is not about moving products. It's about having listeners go stream something. I think even without Universal, he would get more people to go stream his album than Kanye West.
A lot easier to be independent when you got that fucking Yeezy sneaker money.
Yeah, the Kanye brand, just that Yeezy brand, he curated that over years.
You are right.
Drake has been, and this is background, he's been the system baby. So we don't know that. We don't know.
He don't know. But I would think that he would be confident enough to think that I could, or arrogant enough to think that I could.
I have the same way.
I ain't saying it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Same way I told Kanye, hey dog, I believe you're independent when you really start taking that Adidas money and buying your own warehouses and your own factories and your own. You got to reinvest in the business. I say it all the time. I have yet to see that from Drake. He got all the money in the world.
I agree and disagree with what Joe is saying with that, though. Independent, like he's talking about the Tech 9 method, where like Tech 9 had like his own warehouse to print up CDs. Nobody does that anymore. So Drake investing in himself wouldn't be a warehouse. But I do agree with him with Drake finally having a team. Like, I'm telling you, I get money from all of these artists. I don't care who it is, right? Central C's just dropped an album. There'll be money tomorrow for me. I don't care.
See?
I'm telling you the facts. Every artist.
See? There he go again. He always bragging about he gets paid from these labels.
No matter who it is. Ones that like me, ones that hate me. Drake don't have nobody that do that. And I think because he was so big at the top of the streaming era that, maybe Universal did do some stuff, but they didn't do what they're doing for everybody else to him. That he doesn't know that, okay, if you're going to leave the beast without the beast doing what they do, you now need to do it yourself. Like, that would be the warehouse to me. Drake needs a digital team. Like, the same way how Kendrick Lamar is paying hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm telling you as a fact, he's spending hundreds of thousands of dollars monthly. Any little clip that makes him look favorable continues to kick Drake back in, 40 pages posted. That's him spending the bread. Now, granted, that money probably is coming from Interscope. It's coming over there from however he's getting funded, but it's being put to work. Drake don't got that. Drake has been relying on, oh, we love you, you're the GOAT, yo, it's Aubrey. Like that, yo, the labels jumped off the bandwagon. They're like, all right, nigga, swim for yourself. They ain't give you no water wings or nothing. So Drake got to go get a media team. You know the funniest thing? Drake mentions, like he mentions one of Kendrick's like media PR people while he's dissing him. I won't mention the guy's name because I've done that business with him. That's exactly what Drake needs now. Like Drake, with all due respect, Kendrick done spent $1 million with that nigga. You've spent $0.
Oh, I know I can go.
You need to start spending the bread. Take some of the money that you've been fueling the jumbo jet with and go get the marketing niggas that's going to do what they're doing for Kendrick for you. And it's not about Kendrick and him. It's just, I can't get mad at nothing that Kendrick's doing because that's somebody having a team. Everybody has the team. If an artist don't know they have a team and they're doing good, that means the label realizes that you're not competent enough to run your own team. PG Lang runs their own team. That's why Universal's gonna tell Drake, fuck you, nigga. We didn't know what the fuck Kendrick was doing. Go sue Kendrick, because all that shit came from PG Lang. It didn't come from Universal. Yeah, Universal funded it, but they didn't know what happened. Drake don't got no team. They fired the people over at Republic that fuck with Drake. Drake got no team. Like, who do you think? You think Baca is getting running up the streams? You think Chubbs is like, all right, yo, let's get this radio? No, Drake needs, like, a wizard.
You?
I've told him that kind of like, I'm like, yo, bro, this is kind of par for the course.
You?
Yo, The Weeknd is spending millions of dollars in promote. Like, I feel like I'm snitching on the whole game, but it's still coming. Yo, The Weeknd will just run promo saying, hey, just let y'all know this is the biggest pop star in the world. We sell out an entire city. Like, it's be random. The Weeknd doesn't promote music. He just be promoting that he's the biggest. You could The Weeknd promos be like, it's just shitting on Drake. Like, oh, y'all keep saying Drake number one? Yeah, as a rapper, but number one pop star, black, me. He has a team. Nigga, Cash and Sal and them, they got like a whole team over there just funnel the thing. Drake over there, he's just taking mirror pictures. Like, somebody got, yo, Drake, you got to get a team, bro. Universal don't fuck with you no more. You got to get a team. Okay? You got to go get the team. I'm sorry. This is a fact. Or else it's going to look spooky. I'm telling you this because I have been in front and behind. Pause. Extra pause.
Now, this is going to be very interesting because he's going to talk about this in the next clip. Basically, he's saying that Drake, they planning against you. All right, so keep in mind, this live stream was done like 5 days ago. This is an old live stream. But the live stream he did yesterday, he's pretty much piggybacking off what he said earlier, right? Pretty much saying that everybody is rooting against him. I don't know if he's saying that because he know that Drake is going to flop. So this is a way to soften the blow. Or just give an excuse to why Drake music ain't hitting no more. Or he could be telling the truth. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of all the above. Because Drake is not going to sell as much as he used to. Right? So I think he's just building up the excuses of whenever Drake releases, he ain't going to sell as much. So he's trying to soften the blow of his favorite artist flopping, basically.
The music industry. Gotta go get a team. Drake got no team. And that's why I think Drake is a little bit he's naive to the fact that his success, whatever Universal did, I'm pretty sure he's oblivious to it. He's probably just like, nigga, I'm just lit because I'm lit. What the fuck? What y'all talking about? Yeah. Whatever Universal, I don't even know what Universal's done. I know that Universal don't even do some of the stuff for other artists that they would do for Drake. But wait, no, they don't do this, like, they don't have to do it for Drake. Like, for example, if Drake drops an album, they don't have to spend $500,000 to tell rap blogs to post it. Everybody's gonna post it. So they would...
Basically, Drake probably think in his own mind that he is doing all of this by himself. So he probably feeling himself like, man, I don't need fucking UMG. Shit, I'm Drake. But you're going to find out, nigga, you just an average goddamn artist. You just had the machine behind you. But you about to figure out that you a regular artist. You going to see very soon. So that's what Akademiks is basically saying. Like, Drake, you ain't as big as you think you is. Pause, no diddy. You about an average, artist with a major label behind you that is pushing the buttons for you to look a certain type of way. But you about to find out that, nigga, you was a regular artist just like everybody else.
Allocate that $500,000 elsewhere. Where do they allocate it with a nigga like Drake? I don't know. I don't see it, though. Or I've never seen it when it came to Drake. I was like, where are they spending all this money with Drake? Because he's supposed to have the biggest budget, but Like, haven't you realized Drake's like, his rollouts have always been like mad thin? It's like, the whole premise of the rollout is pregnant emojis. That's it. The whole premise of the rollout is random billboards in the city that cost like $4,000 a day with saying Wayne is on the album, and that's it. This nigga is, his budget should be $10 million. You know Khaled's budget be like $5 million? That nigga spend through it like it's nothing. Drake, I be wondering where the fuck Drake budget go. Drake budget is like over $10 million for that album. Where the fuck is this shit at? Nigga, we should be seeing the biggest and best. And by the way, I'm saying these things not because I know it. I'm like spitballing, knowing other people's budget. I don't know Drake's full budget. But I know Khaled had a $5 million budget. I can't remember what album. If Khaled has a $5 million marketing budget to promote a motherfucking album, you don't think Drake got 10, bro? Does it look like $10 million is being spent on Drake promoting his albums, bro? No, it's never looked like that. The nigga just post something on the story, one random post. You see 2 billboards.
He just get a haircut. He just get a haircut with a damn heart in it. Loverboy. No, he don't really do no promos. He just get a haircut.
Album drops. Like, where did the money go? Now, I don't think he's doing like, the Tekashis of the world, and like, no, I ain't trying to out people, but the young boys of the world, young boy don't use his budget neither. The young boy was so lit. His marketing budget, they would just take. Oh, nigga, why be better, nigga? Like, we don't need to spend the fucking budget. He's that lit. Nigga, 6ix9ine was shooting at everybody and every rapper getting so much free pub that he would just tell his label, just deposit me my budget because I'm doing the marketing. I'm beefing with everybody in the world. Wait, my budget is $2 million? Just send it to me. Just send it to me. Yo, I'm about to go live in this Trippy. I'm about to go do this. I'm doing this interview. It's all going to be viral. That's all the promo we need. Don't spend the money. Just give it all to me. That's how it works. I be looking at, like, I'm telling you, The Weeknd, I see him spend, The Weeknd spend a lot of money. They let you know The Weeknd is that guy. Travis spend a lot of money. I'm not saying the artist himself. I'm talking about the labels. They spend money to let that, when you see those numbers, that 500,000 first week is not by accident with Travis Scott, my nigga. This is defined and it's clear. Epic spends that bag. They spend it on Future too. I'm telling you. Let me see if there's another artist I can think of. I've just never seen where one of the people who should have the biggest budget is Drake. I don't see where it goes. Like, where the fuck is the marketing budget at?
Uh-oh. You getting to take some Drake. Stop telling people my business, nigga. Nigga, dip from my live. Why you telling people my business, bro?
Yeah.
Yep. See, look, Drake telling you, damn, Crody. Damn, Crody. Stop telling people my business, Crody. Stop cheesing, fam. You got that text from Drake, huh? Mm-hmm. Stop cheesing, fam.
All right.
See? Hey, your nose itching now? You're tweaking over there? You goddamn sinuses kicked in all of a sudden, huh? All right. Water, eyes, itching. Sinuses kicking in now, huh? Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't say too much. Yeah, your goddamn daddy told you to shut up, didn't he?
Yeah, so just ending with this Joe thing, I think Drake does have to, if you're going to leave the Universal system, organize your team, okay? With all respect to, these people who have been in Drake's team, there's a lot more that needs to be done. Like, they could learn a thing or two from like, what Kendrick's doing. Like, Kendrick is spending some bread, bro. Like, and I think Drake has probably looked at that as a flex that, I've never had to do those things, right? But I don't know if it's a flex when everybody's doing it. Right? I don't know. I heard my man Top 5 crashing out on Grand, man. What's going on, bro? Let me see. What's going on, bro? Let me see. What's this? What the hell? Wait, niggas just have guns in the air? So it started like this? Everybody got guns in the air. Is this a studio? Okay. Yeah, I would not be in this type of studio. Everybody got guns in the air. Ain't nobody gonna rap? And then it ended like this. So all that jumping and they all ducking their tacos. I wonder who had these guys weak like that. I was at a Raptors game. Yo, Top 5. Yo, I gotta get Top 5 on the line. Me and that man, we spoke. He said, Act, if you sign me, you give me this deal, you invest in my career, I'm done with the violence. This guy's showing that, I guess these guys were doing some type of music. I don't know who are these guys, but they're doing some type of music video or they're in a studio. Everybody showing off their handy dandy guns. It looked like it must have got shot up. Yo, top 5, if you have anything to do with this, I might have to drop you, brother. I can't have you signed to my label, gang, and you over here still involved in this nonsense. No more Legos. I told you this, brother. What is going on over here, bro? Who are these people, by the way? Y'all know these people? It's a cool looking gun, right? Sounds like a good time probably going on in there. Yo, top 5, delete all this nonsense, man. Please. You looked me in my eyes, paused, and told me no more violence. What the hell is going on? What is this?
Too late.
I guess he's saying it wasn't him. He was at a Raptors game. Come on, cut this out, man. Cut it out. All right. Hold late.
Now he's in jail.
Yeah, man. Listen, yo, put it like this. At a certain point, you've done enough in the street that you could, like, your career could last off what you've done in the street. You just beat a murder case, bro. Like, bro, you don't need to be no more bullshit. Like, top 5, get it together, bro. Get it together. And also, yo, top 5, you've been free.
You know, this was before he got arrested. So I think Akademiks put that nigga in jail. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But this was before he got arrested, clearly, right? Then a couple of days later, he got arrested for gun charges.
Free long enough? Where the goddamn song at? This nigga been free for dumb long. Nigga, I seen him in Dubai. Me and him linked in Jamaica. He's courtside with Drake. When are you gonna drop a song? Nigga, we're signing you for music, not to just be doing hood shit, man. Goddamn. All right. Okay, let's try to see if, what's going on.
So yeah, once again, this was right before he got arrested for gun charges. So this is probably the reason why, you know, the cops been investigating this dumbass because of this reason right here.
What's this?
Toting all these guns and shit. Allegedly.
What the hell?
Maybe. I don't know.
Niggas just have.
I'm just saying. Who knows? But a few days later, stupid ass go to jail. All right.